Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I don't know if I look a little different. I don't have much makeup on. Usually I have like a full eye look going on, but I'm keeping it very simple today. And also I have a jacket on because it is so friggin' cold. It is 13 degrees right now and we are in June. Like, it is so cold, it's ridiculous. So I am just like, I just can't be bothered really making myself look pretty, and I've just got a jacket on, so yeah, let's just roll with that. Top 5 in 5 time! Okay, so let's start with red carpet, and this week it was the Tony Awards 2015, and I have a few favourite looks from the red carpet, and they include Kendall Jenner in Calvin Klein. I love Kendall Jenner just now, I am just so obsessed, and wherever she is, she seems to be wearing Calvin Klein, because obviously she's got the whole Calvin Klein campaign going on, and they obviously have a very tight partnership, so yeah, she's always wearing Calvin Klein. I just love this pink, it's like, I don't know if it's like fur or what it is, but it's like, it's just looks so chic on her. But definitely only certain supermodels would get off with that look, and she is one of them. I also really liked Helen Mirren, and I usually am not particularly a fan of Helen Mirren's look on the red carpet. I actually a lot of the time don't think she dresses well for her age, I guess, and then that's me not being ageist or even like her shape. I don't know, she just wears sometimes bizarre things. But yeah, I loved what she was wearing. She was wearing Badly Mishka, which is a label that I love. I just thought it looked so nice on her. She looked so chic, especially with her kind of like really shiny blondie grey hair. It just looked amazing on her. I also loved Grace Mahari in Public School, Bella Hadid in Prabal Garang, and Joan Smalls in Givenchy. They all looked gorgeous. But I will say, they all looked gorgeous, the ones I've mentioned, but the rest of them, I don't know what was going on. That was not a good red carpet, let me tell you. Okay, so Resort 2016. This is unlike, you know, the usual fashion week where it's all done in a week. The Resort collections are kind of spread out over the month, and they're still ongoing because I spoke about a couple in my last video. But the ones that I have really been loving is the Row, of course. That is one of my favourite brands of all time. I absolutely love the Row. They just won the Women's Wear Award at the CFDAs, and yeah, Mary-Kate and Ashley. But yeah, I love the Resort collection. It's very the Row. I mean, I just love everything they do. It's all about tailoring and a very simple colour palette, nothing crazy. But that's what I like. It's just really chic and timeless. But I really loved where they shot the collection. It was kind of in like a urban stone building that was kind of almost decaying. I don't know, it was a really nice comparison with these beautiful like soft fabrics, silks, wools, and you know, in a really chic palette, compared with the kind of rough exterior of the building they were in. Okay, so my third story of the week is the Menswear Spring Summer 2016 shows. Now they are kicked off in London with London Collections Men, or also known as LCM. It then goes to Florence, then Milan, then Paris, and for the first time ever it's going to New York in July. So I have never been overly into menswear, partly because I'm a woman probably. But I just never taken much interest in the menswear collections, partly because what I have seen is very, like a lot of the time the women's collections can be quite out there, but I guess I can just appreciate that more. But with the men's, when the men's stuff is like out there and just a bit weird, I just don't really get it, because when I think of men's fashion, I think of what I would find attractive in a guy and what I think a guy should wear and what I like a guy to wear type thing. So that's really what I gravitate towards when it comes to men's fashion. However, one collection that has stood out to me so far, it did only start yesterday, so it's very, you know, in the early stages of the event. So YMC, I hadn't heard of them before, but I like what they're doing. It's much more kind of tailored but quite casual, so it's not like a Dolce & Gabbana suit by no means. It's very casual but tailored. A lot of the casual men's stuff is just bizarre. But I like, yeah, YMC. I can't I couldn't see many of their images, but I think that's just because it's literally just been shown. But I will leave a link to their video below of the show, because that's what I watched on. And yeah, I really liked it. But I also think the kind of weirdness of men's fashion is partly to do with it being in London, because London is a bit more out there when it comes to the fashion cities. And I think that this is the first time that Tommy Hilfiger and House of Holland will be showing it in Men's Fashion Week. So I'm really excited to see those collections, and also Tom Ford, Burberry and Belstaff, because I love their stuff in the women's form. And obviously, you know, Tom Ford is known for his amazing tailoring and like just amazing suits that are just fitted to perfection. So I think I will like those collections more. So I'm excited to see those. And also I think Florence, Milan, Paris, especially Florence and Milan, I think will be a lot more up my street. And also New York, because there's a few brands out there that I really, really like for men's. Public School is one of those. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of Men's Fashion Week. Okay, so my next two top fashion stories of the week are very different, but they have a common link. One of them is very disappointing and one of them is very inspiring. And it's, you know, all to do with, let me just tell you. The first story is a lawsuit that has been put in against Nasty Gal. Now, I don't own anything from Nasty Gal, but I always see them on Pinterest, and the clothes do look really good. We don't have it in the UK, I don't think, but I think you can maybe get it on eBay or, you know, imported from America. But it's not easy to get your hands on like Topshop stuff is, I think. I don't know, don't quote me on that. I've never actually tried to buy anything from Nasty Gal. But anyway, so they have been accused of firing 4 employees basically because they were pregnant or were on maternity leave. Obviously Nasty Gal is saying that is not the case, but it does look a bit odd, because 4 of these employees, they were either pregnant, about to go on maternity leave, or were on maternity leave. But what makes this story even worse is because Sophie Amoruso, she is the author of Girl Boss, which is obviously all about inspiring women, empowering women, women being the boss, women going out to work, and women getting to that high level. So to hear that they're actually discriminating women for being pregnant is just horrible, and is obviously just everything against what Sophie Amoruso stood, or I'm saying stood for, because obviously does she stand for it? I don't know. But the thing is, they're saying it was part of a restructuring of the company. Obviously other people were made unemployed, so I don't want to like totally accuse them of being discriminatory, but it doesn't look good. And she is still involved with the company, Sophie Amoruso, so she was there when those decisions were being made. And yeah, it's never good to hear that pregnant women are being discriminated against, because obviously women are gonna get pregnant unless we want the human race to stop, but that doesn't mean that their careers should stop, or that they should not be allowed to have a career, or, you know, be disadvantaged in any way. So yeah, not a good story. However, my final story of the week is a very inspiring story. Ingrid Nilsson. Yeah, I mean, the reason I'm coming up, I'm mentioning this story, it's not totally fashion related. Usually I just like to keep my stories very to the fashion world, but this is just so inspiring, and it is kind of fashion related because she is a fashion beauty blogger and YouTuber. Her channel used to be Miss Glamorazzi, but now she's Ingrid Nilsson. She's similar age to me. I think she's a little older, about 25, 26. Yeah, I think she's 26. I'm sure she said, yeah, 26. But yeah, I've subscribed to her on YouTube and I watch loads of her videos, and she's very girly, very bubbly. And I got an email through. I always get emails from YouTube saying, check out the latest videos on your subscriptions. And this one came up, and on the thumbnail it was, I'm gay. And I was like, what? And I clicked on it, and it was like a 20-minute long video, and it was basically just her, you know, telling the world that she was gay. And she said that she's had these feelings, she knew she was gay, or, you know, she she knew she liked girls from a very young age, since she was 4 years old, but she's always suppressed it and not ignored it because she knew it was there, but tried to, yeah, I guess ignore it, tried to just banish it and to suppress those feelings, you know, because she dated guys, she's had long-term boyfriends, but I guess now at 26 she just can't do it anymore. And she had, you know, she came out, she has almost 3.5 million followers and subscribers on YouTube, so that would just be such a nerve-wracking thing. Like, I can't even imagine, because I know that, you know, you have this like typical stereotype of a lesbian, which is wrong, because, you know, there shouldn't be stereotypes, I guess, but you just didn't expect it to come from her, because she was so girly, bubbly, she had long-term boyfriends, it just like was so surprising. And the media though have been very supportive. It's been all over the media. The video has had over 5 million views. I think it must be her most watched video by far. And it was a very emotional video, and just really from the heart. And I felt really bad for her that she'd gone through so much of her life not being able to live it the way she wanted to. But at the same time, just, I felt so inspired by her. I was like, you know, she can do this. If she can come out and say stuff like that, then, like, really, the rest of us, you know, you should just be 100% your true self, even though it's totally difficult. People fake it every day. And I don't mean their sexuality necessarily, but anything in life. You fake confidence, you fake maybe things that you like because you think you should like them, you fake liking people, you fake your opinions a lot of the time, just everything. And I just think, like, her coming out and just being her true self, it's just so brave. And I was just like, wow. I'll leave the link to that video below. I'll definitely check it out. And yeah, hopefully it'll help a lot of people, you know, reveal their true selves, whether that be their sexuality or how they really feel about certain things. So yeah, I find that really inspiring, and I'm sure you will too if you haven't already seen it. Yeah, that's all my stories for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as always. I'm just way over 5 minutes. I don't know why I really call it top 5 and 5 because it's 5 stories, so I think 5 minutes, but it never takes me a minute to say one story because I babble and I babble and I babble. And that's just who I am. I'm showing you my true self. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, guys, and I will see you next week. Okay, bye! Mwah.